Welcome to Wildcat Weekly. I'm your host, Sean Anderson for Ponca City Public Schools, and this is our Set Down with Shelley Arrott, where we discuss what's happening right now with Ponca City Public Schools, and it is homecoming week. Yes, it is, and there's so many things. Just the coronation, the football game, the High Steppers dinner, the class of '62 reunion, the fun activities and the homecoming festivities at the high school, the parade. We have a lot to cover.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
Where do we begin?
Homecoming week is nostalgic and festive, and everybody enjoys it and looks forward to it. And this week at Pohai, we're having dress-up days every single day. Monday is anything but a backpack day, and it's already past Monday, so some of the things that we had file cabinets, we had mailboxes, we had little tykes, toys, we had radio flyers, you name it, we had it. So we had a mailbox, so tons of fun.
Nice.
Today happens to be Tuesday, and it's Adam Sandler character day, and there's all kinds of Adam Sandler characters up at the high school this week. Tomorrow's Wednesday, and it's either soccer mom or barbecue dad. So dress as you please.
Nice.
And Thursday's a pretty easy one, Jersey Day. And then Friday are traditional homecoming shirts. Or it could be a color wars. They're going to assign a color to each grade level at the high school and see who wears the colors. And in addition to just the high school things, a lot of our elementary schools and middle schools are doing their own thing for dress up week. So it's a district-wide event.
Yeah,
not just Pohai.
For sure. Well, the class of '62 decided to have their reunion homecoming week, and what a wonderful decision. And that's cool to see so many class of '62 graduates.
60 years.
60th reunion.
That's 60 years. I am telling you, it is a big deal. And I've been conversing with this delightful gentleman named Richard Newman, and he was actually the quarterback in 1962.
Wow.
He has not seen Solons since the mid-60s.
Wow.
So won't he be in for a treat?
Yeah.
In fact, on Friday night at the game, I'm doing the halftime radio show with Jordan, and Mr. Newman's going to join me. I know that'll be a real treat for our listeners, just to get his take. He's actually in town. He came in town yesterday. He served as a Navy JAG. He was an assistant DA in Athens, Tennessee, and he's retired, so he's in town. When he first, we email back and forth all the time. When he first emailed me, he said, "I'm sure you weren't even born when I graduated." And I said, "Well, I was born in the year you graduated, so it has to be the best graduating class ever." But,
no doubt.
Their reunion's Thursday night, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure. Well, there's so many different homecoming festivities. The coronation. Let's talk about the candidates.
Candidates.
Yes.
Well, there are all kinds of attendants. I'm just bringing you the Queen candidates, and these are our seniors: Lexi Huster, Carly Irwin, or Amani Odetella. So those are the three seniors. One of them will be crowned queen by senior Luke Hollis. He's a student council vice president. He's on the golf team. He plays basketball, National Honor Society. The coronation starts at 6:30 at Solons. And then the Wildcats will hold that line against Lawton at 7 p.m. So
yes, and that game, by the way, you can hear all of the action on KPNC. You can bring your radio to the game. It's kind of interesting to hear the play-by-play action as you're watching the game at Solon Stadium. And also, of course, the live video stream at punkcitynow.com, which I certainly want to point out is always free. And you simply go there and click on it. You don't have to sign up or anything like that. You can just watch it with that broadcast audio. And Jordan Woodruff, of course, the voice of the Wildcats. And before the game, the High Steppers have their annual homecoming barbecue dinner, and we were speaking with High Steppers in studio on KPNC on Tuesday morning about we're trying to figure out how many years this has been an annual tradition.
It is a tradition.
And it's been, and they were guessing 40-something, maybe even longer.
Probably so. And it's going to be drive-through. I think, we had to do that when COVID was around more prominently, and I think they have more participants drive through. You used to come in and eat at the Commons and have a lot of participants. A lot of people just like to pick up their barbecue dinner, go home, get ready for the game, or have a picnic outside. You never know.
Yep, absolutely. 4:30 to 6:30, the cost $10. You can get those tickets from any high stepper parent, or you can just simply get them at the drive-through event. You can get them right there from 4:30 to 6:30 before the game, before the homecoming festivities, prior to the game. Now on Thursday night, we got to remember the parade. We want the streets to be lined along Grand and then north to 5th and then ending on the Howe lawn. And this, you talk about tradition, this is going to be a big deal.
With the short pep rally, we'll start at Grand and Union. We'll travel east on Grand, turn north on 5th, and then we'll end with a short pep rally on the Howe lawn. And then there is going to be an outside pep rally for all the high school at Solon's the morning of Friday morning. So
fantastic.
busy time. And something that's coincided this year with homecoming is we've begun a new tradition. And that is we are allowing seniors the opportunity to paint their assigned parking spot. We refinished the parking lot, the student parking lot number, just so we could have some order with kids coming in and out through the pandemic. Hey, now you've got a spot. I will tell you that because the kids have their own spot, there's been a lot of pride. That parking lot is clean, looks nice. But on Sunday, this last Sunday, our seniors came up, those who elected to paint their parking spot, they had to submit a design. And some of the designs are on our Facebook page. But I came up about 5 o'clock on Sunday, and it wasn't just the students. It was their whole family, their friends, cousins, uncles, you name it. Turned out to be a great family affair, and I think this tradition will continue to grow. From what I hear from other schools that do this, that kids start thinking about what their parking spot is how their parking spot is going to be painted. We are going to have a makeup day. There were some students who were going to decorate their spot that couldn't make it on Sunday, and then we have some new interest after students saw the spots decorated. Well, then they want to get in on the fun. So we will put out a press release, but it'll be a couple of weeks down the road. Yeah,
all right. Sounds good. Well, so many things happening, and that homecoming and that Wildcat spirit, as Shelley was saying, is really district-wide. And Shelley, I know, was it a few years ago, that decided the entire district would be Wildcats?
Oh, that was 5 years ago.
Was it 5 years ago?
5 years ago.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, well, it's
my
been a while.
second year as superintendent. Kind of started pitching that my first year, and then our board resolved to do so. And of course, it's hard to change when you've been a Woodlands Wildcat, a Union Bulldog, whatever.
Right.
But, everyone's embraced it. I don't even think many people remember when they were anything but a Woodlands Wildcat or a Trout Wildcat or a Liberty Wildcat.
Right. Well, it's got to be it's got to be something special to you when you see the energy of the district really coming together as one, right?
Well, and how that started was I had actually brought the football team to the elementary schools with the drum line to march the halls on their senior night. And one of the teachers said that our kids didn't know who the Wildcats were. She was telling her first graders, "Oh, the Wildcats are coming tomorrow." And one of her students said, "Who are the Wildcats?" And I thought, now that's on us if those kids don't know who the Wildcats are. And they didn't know their school colors because everybody had their own school colors. We started the Spirit Nights and we gave away Wildcat gear, and we sell really inexpensive T-shirts. We want all of our kids to have Wildcat gear. And then we started inviting our kids to the football games to run through the cat head behind the Wildcats. I promise you, every student in this district knows they're a Wildcat and they know what our school colors are.
Well, and the enthusiasm is just incredible. It is homecoming week, and we want to see you at Solon Stadium. We want to see everyone lining Grand Avenue and 5th and congregating on the Howe lawn for the big...
weather's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, the weather's cooperating wonderfully, so it's going to be a great time. It's a great time to be a Wildcat. It's a wonderful week to be a Wildcat. And homecoming week is always special. So many things happening. And that's going to do it for this edition of the Wildcat Weekly. Our thanks to Superintendent Shelley Arrott. I'm your host, Sean Anderson for Ponca City Public Schools. Thank you for watching. Until next time, Wildcats, remember, hold that line.